So happy New Year, kinfolk. So this is how I spent my New Year's, right? So I drive on up to Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge or whatever you like to say. Before we even get there, let me tell you, this was the longest trip ever. I got dogs. You know, of course, I have dogs. I had to take the dogs to my mom's house, which is like an hour in the opposite direction of where we got to go. And we dropped them off same day we left. Well, we tried to drop them off a day previously, but there's a lot that transpired. But anyway, so we finally get on the road. Long drive, like the longest drive ever, just way up into the mountains. Cool, you know, we finally get there. I ain't tripping. We get out a little bit, get like this little smoked sausage or whatever that they have on the strip there in Gatlinburg. We do activate, of course. It's like the routine. You get the Gatlinburg, you do activate, you get a sausage, you go back to the cabin, you go to sleep. Wake up the next day. Let me tell you, it's like, hey, it's like ducks outside. So I'm like, ducks? Like, what do you mean ducks? Like ducks or like ducks? You know, because there's a difference. So I look outside. It's cool. It's a couple of them. They kind of like spread out. So I'm like, all right, cool. We got some bread left over from what we had yesterday. Let's feed them. Cool. It sounded like a brilliant idea until when you start throwing bread outside, the ducks turn into the mob.
Look at him. He look like he about to walk up on us.
Now, I normally don't fool with wildlife, but I'm about to see how this goes. He over there. He got a problem.
Look at him.
I don't know what that sound is or what it means, but we got these over here. Gotta watch them.
Oh.
And they step to the door as if you owe them something, like you owe them payment, and they're trying to attack.
We appear to be trapped in the house because I guess when you feed them bread, they don't just like go get the bread and leave or get the bread and walk off. They get the bread and post up in front of your door until they can get some more. Now what?
It's the white one.
The white ones are scared. You trying to go get your phone, but you scared to walk past them. Come on now, you said you was about it. Let's go.
They gonna bite me.
Give you the bag.
I'm gonna throw some to the left. All the way to the left.
Okay.
And hopefully this one in front.
Okay.
Goes to the left. That way I can run, grab it from that one.
Okay.
So keep the door unlocked for me. See, look, you see the other ones, they like to walk.
So I'm like, okay, maybe we should take a step back here, because these they don't want to leave. They're just standing out there. By this time, we're trying to throw bread or throw stuff to try to get them away, but they're like, nah. They're looking at you like, that's not enough. We need more. So I'm like, yeah, we don't have anything else. You know, this is all we had. This is our first night. I mean, this is our first morning. So I'm sorry. Like, we don't know how to help. Anyway, I finally work up the guts to just be like, you know what? Y'all gotta move. So I'm like bucking at him, trying to scare him and like trying to get him away.
Shut the door, he's too close. Oh my God. Shut the door, he's too close.
You supposed to eat it out my hand or something.
No, well, we ain't doing that.
All right, buddy. But he won't leave. I threw like 5 pieces out there. God. And it's like, as soon as you open the door, he's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like.
But eventually, finally got them away. We was able to start our morning peacefully, because that was some shit. Fast forward a little bit, we get out. We want to go walk around. Want to just get out the cabin. Just go be free a little bit. Go to the island. Now, if you've been to Pigeon Forge, you have this thing called the island. It's got the Ferris wheel. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole bunch of stuff to do. Escape games, 7-day adventures. Literally all kind of stuff. We park, we walk around, and we had come across this little thing that got like a laser maze, a mirror maze, bumper cars, and something else. We decide we're going to do the mirror maze. Now, I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool. Like, mirror maze, very simple. Like, you go through, you get out, no problem. Except they give you like these 3D glasses that makes you see like quadruple or something, like triple. Like, it's extremely hard to see, so it's very easy to run into the glass. Like, you can't tell when you're walking into the glass. All right, so we're beginning. I don't even know where to start.
Here.
Is it there?
Oh,
I can't see nothing. Now, these glasses, they're like 3D, but they make you see triples or doubles or something. I don't even know. All right, guys, so it appears that I'm a little lost. I'm in here by myself. Don't really know where I'm going. This is a very intense mirror maze. I don't even know where I need to go. Hello? It's just me. And it keeps getting dark in here. probably was in there for about a good 15-20 minutes. Now if you know mirror mazes, that's a long time to be lost. Like we was like legit lost trying to figure out our way out there. There's one entrance, one exit. So I finally make it out, and then I go back in to help, you know what I mean? Like it was like really don't know how to explain it, but this mirror maze was actually pretty dope. The best mirror maze I've ever been to. The laser maze was pretty cool. I got a hurt leg, so your boy I ain't as James Bondish as I used to be. You know what I'm saying? I used to be on my James Bond shit, but now I'm kind of on my injured reserves stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the laser maze was cool. The bumper cars was really fun. Now, at this point, exhausted. Again, because we had a long day yesterday. We did a lot of driving. Really didn't get a lot of sleep. Woke up and we got right to it. Decided like, look, we about to get some food, take a nap before this is New Year. This is the 31st. So it's like, we need a nap so we can make sure we up to, you know what I'm saying, enjoy the fireworks and stuff. Take a smooth nap. Wake up, perfect timing. Boom, we get dressed. Shoot the dinner. I'm like, all right, bet. You know, we make it on time, like literally in the nick of time. This is one of those restaurants where you can place like a queue for yourself online so you can know where you are in line. As soon as we walk through the door, we're number 0 in line, name getting called, we're going to sit down. At that point, it's New Year's. So I'm like, yo, we need some wine. You know what I'm saying? Like we trying to enjoy this night, get some good steaks. We look on the menu, we was like, oh, they got some extra stuff in here. We was like, we need a couple of that. You know, by this time it's like 10:30. So all right, bet. We shoot back to the cabin, decide we're gonna change because we want to be comfortable to watch the fireworks. You know, it's gonna be a lot of people and we want to be comfortable rather than what we had on at dinner. Get to the cabin, change. We go back to the island because this is where the fireworks is, right by the Ferris wheel. And at this time, I'm also watching the Georgia and Ohio State game. You know, we're watching the game, we're listening to the band. Everything's like a really good vibe. You know, everybody's just chilling. Everybody's pretty much watching the game low key, and it was a very good time. Until the fireworks started going off, then everything just kind of it was just a very good vibe. By the time I was tired, ready to go to sleep, and we had to get up early because this was the day that we were gonna go skiing and snowboarding and whatnot. And we wake up the next morning, 9 a.m. We go ahead and get dressed. You know, we going to the slopes. We got to get there early because in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge, their concept of time is a little different than ours. We were trying to get there early. Most people would probably try to get there like 12, 1 o'clock-ish, somewhere around there. We want to be gone by that time. We get there. It's a very smooth process. We managed to find parking in one of the lots. We get up there, you know, we get outfitted. Boom, we on the slopes. So as you can see, we up here on the mountains. Got the skis on, and you know, your boy really an expert. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to brag or nothing, but your boy really know he a little decent skier. We just came down this little mountain right here. And then we got this nice little slope right here. It's gonna loop around, it's gonna take us all the way back to the entrance. This is actually our last run. I think this is our 6th time coming up and down. Mm-hmm. Now I'm hungry, I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm starving. But yeah, you know, your boy really a...
Fit check.
Yeah, oh yeah, fit check, North Face. You know what I'm saying? They got the nice little gloves, what they got now. You know what I'm saying? With the handy dandy helmet, you know, safety first. But yeah, we about to go down, then we're gonna head out, we're gonna get some food. Let's do it. Now, if you know your boy, I'm a great skier, to be honest. Like, I mean, I'm a great skier, but my knee is still messed up. It still doesn't bend. And if you forcibly try to bend it, it will be in an enormous amount of pain that will probably land me in the hospital. So I couldn't do everything I wanted to do in terms of like going up to the bigger mountains. So I stayed on the green slopes or whatnot, just to kind of and it was still fun. But there were a lot of accidents out there. Like we seen 2 people go off in an ambulance from just, you know, getting crashed into people because there were a lot of people out there. Now, as we're leaving, we see a lot of people coming, a lot. And this is what I mean by concept of time. We got there at like 10 a.m. We're leaving at like 12:01, and there's, kid you not, it's probably about 90 to 100 cars in this line of trying to get into here. And mind you, parking is very limited. So a lot of these people are going to have to turn around, go down into the city of Gatlinburg and take the air tram up to the resort. So it was very chaotic. Very, very, very chaotic. Get relaxed, decide to go kind of walk around a little bit more or whatnot. Just kind of, we did the Jurassic boat ride, which is a pretty chill ride. We went to this Nike clearance store in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge. And let me tell you something. If you've never been to a Nike clearance store, look at me in my eyes when I say this. Your local Nike store is finessing you. Trust me. I mean, I bought a shirt out of there. This specific shirt for about $90 to $95 in the Nike store here in Atlanta. They have these same similar shirts for $30. So I felt pretty upset. So trust me when I say this. They're doing a little finessing. But anyway, to wrap this this night up, decided to go to an arcade, just kind of let out the inner child, let out some of the last things we wanted to do. You know, we get like a little $20 game card, just kind of play a couple games, enjoy our last night, and just have a little fun. And let me tell you something that happened. We're running out of money or whatever because their game cards go by money. So if you get a $20 game card, most games will be like $1 a game, something like that, right? Running out of games to play. Decide. I think we have like $8 or $10 left. Like, yeah, let's go play the jackpot game. Let's go and burn the cards so we can leave. I think the jackpot games are like $2 a game, right? Mess around and hit the jackpot. So I'm like, damn. Like, and then when you hit the jackpot, you get a free spin. Guess what I do with the second spin? Hit the jackpot again. Literally, guys, I wanted you to put this into perspective. In 10 minutes, probably even less, in 10 minutes, ran up almost 25,000 tickets. 25,000 tickets in 10 minutes when we didn't even mean to. We were just trying to play around. 10 minutes ran up 10,000 tickets. 25,000 tickets. But yeah, I think that pretty much caps off my New Year's weekend. Just comment down below what you guys did for New Year's, and yeah, guys, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh, wait, before we go, as you can see, the channel name right now is Kinfolk. And I know I refer to you guys as Kinfolk. And again, I've already listed my reasoning for that. It's like, I'm Kinfolk and you guys are Kinfolk. I'm your family, you're my family. That's kind of the thought process behind it. I've also listed other options, Just Kin and Ken Walker, which are the two that does well outside of Kinfolk. I'm gonna put another poll. You guys let me know which one you guys prefer. Some of you like Kinfolk, some of you don't. Some of you like Just Kin, some of you don't. So I'm really trying to get this down packed for the new year. So again, just let me know. Yeah, other than that, guys, we'll catch you guys in the next video, and peace.